and welcome to the Sailing My Magic channel. My name is Duke and I am solo sailing Magic, my 2015 Lagoon Catamaran, around the world. Hello and welcome. This week we're exploring the Mamanuca archipelago. The local Fijians tend to call it Mamanuca. They sometimes change the way things are pronounced just because it sounds better. I've experienced that on other place names around here. These are the islands where Survivor 37 was shot, and Love Island is shot on Muscat, and Tom Hanks was in Castaway on one of the northernmost islands. That one I'll cover next week, but for now we've got these interesting islands, and I spent a lot of time diving and hiking, and I'll cover some of that too. First, a quick update on my boat repairs. The stainless steel frame for the Bimini has been repaired, and I was able to make some strength improvements without any increase in costs. For instance, the footings are now bigger and have 6 screw holes instead of 4. I decided to take a boat out to the Mamanuca chain of islands. One of the islands they shot Survivor 37, which is the David versus Goliath edition. In that one, they pitted a bunch of nerds against the beautiful and more buff people. To catch the boat, I had to go to Port Denechu, which is across the bay, and is the more touristy port compared to where I'm at. The marina that I'm in is more the yachties type experience, and we went out from Port Denechu through the channel, and along the way is going to be where they shot the Love Island TV series. That's a dating program with 20-somethings competing against each other, full of drama. A fun fact is that in Fiji, if somebody wears a flower in their left ear, they're single, and in the right ear, they're taken. This video is a little bit delayed, partly from boat repairs, and partly because I spent 8 hours diving, hiking, boating, out in the sun. I got really dehydrated and it hit me all at once. Love Island is shot at the southern end of the chain called Muscat. It has beautiful beaches, lots of resorts. It's very well developed, and I know one of the resorts there charges $1,000 a night and seems to be pretty busy the whole time. So it must be worth it for the people that go there. You can go in by small plane or you can go in by boat. The idea of the Survivor TV show is you put men and women on a small island and they have to form alliances and figure out how to perform certain tasks to make things easier for them. Now that's quite a bit farther out on the chain. On the way, we stopped at the Sandbar Island, and that has a lot of little fish there. Notice the sergeant fish with the stripes, as well as some coral there. Now, I didn't see any big fish there, but it was interesting. They had some good sea life there. It was something to do for a good snorkel. And the Survivor, they find little tokens for immunity. Because on Survivor, what they do is they vote people off of the island rather than on. These little crevices is where you usually find lobster. I didn't find any on this trip, though. I like to get lobster when I can get it. But plenty of sea life, even though people are snorkeling there. And the Survivor people come from all different sorts of backgrounds. So some of them are handy and some of them are not. As I said, this was not the Survivor Island. This was a sandbar on the way there. But I thought it was interesting, the coral features. Please click on like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and it does help. There's all different types of coral here. This looked like a very healthy reef. The small coral there, the waving stuff pulls stuff out of the water. And each of these islands, as I go past them, have their own unique properties. Some of them have nice, big, beautiful beaches. Of course, the Survivor contestants have their own personalities too. And each of these islands that I dove on, there'd be different types of coral. There's some brain coral back there a moment ago, some hard corals, and there's soft corals too. The soft corals are the ones that filter more. They're filter feeders. But I like seeing all the sea life in a well-developed ecosystem. So then on to the next island, and there's more of the survivors and how they compete with each other. Now this is a nice big beach here. This isn't quite the survivor island yet, but this island was unique for the giant fan coral that was there. It had its own different type of marine life there. I did see some angelfish there. The camera didn't catch that. It's glitched at the moment. But you can see the different types of coral here. And remember, when the survivor people get there, they have to build stuff as they go along. So having a diverse things available to them helps them to compete. I don't know if they could use the coral here, but definitely you can use fish if there's fish available, or lobster or crabs. The contestants end up making shelters out of palm fronds, and the coral I think here is really beautiful, just in different colors, different fish that hide in them. There's a couple of looks like angelfish. And the contestants have to learn to work together as well as compete against each other. That's where the forming alliances comes in handy. They can form groups to get the job done better. There's a parrotfish, and they're a really beautiful fish. There's several varieties of them. You know, getting fresh water is one of the things they have to overcome. You can build pipes out of bamboo. This is about the end of the coral that I'm going to show you here. The different fish that are in it. See, look at that purplish color. I think that's a big change. So when they try to have a meeting to throw people off, they do it at night. They light tiki torches sort of things, have a gathering, and they will discuss how some people have done better at certain tasks than others. Some people have cooperated better than others. And then they have a thing where they vote and somebody gets voted off. Now this is the actual beach here for our survivors. It goes down this way. There's me on the beach. Okay. And then I look the other direction on the beach. Now there's some breakers out there, but this coral that's close by would make it very hard to walk out there. But you can walk through the paths here on this island and get to the different things. I walked all over it during the day, as well as doing the diving. And it's a funny thing, I brought 2 towels with me and didn't use either of them. But for now, have a nice sundowner and have a great day.